Okay, so hi everybody. In this video we are going to show you how to add a deposit to a property, to a lease first of all, and then how to pay that deposit through our financial page. So the first thing we need to do is be on our property page listing, which we are here. And I'm going to select this property. So as you can see, the address, it's residential, it's to let, and it's vacant. So there is no lease attached to this property. So select the property. And as you can see here, on the right hand side, we're asked to add a new lease. So I'm going to quickly go through adding a new lease. So it's active, the lease type is new. If you don't put in a tag here, the system will automatically generate one for you. Now in the initial setup of the system, you would have entered in your lease template. So I'm going to select our demo lease template here. This lease is going to run from today's date to next year, 12 months. The rent amount is going to be €1,000, paid monthly. And here we have our deposit amount. So I'm going to put in something that I'll remember. So 699. And then I'll just quickly add a tenant to this property. And you can see the tenant name pop up down below. And then I'm going to save this lease. So once a lease has been added to a property, as you can see, a lease reference number is generated. The lease date range is added. And then the tenant name, the due date, and the amount due is added to the lease row, to the rent roll. So what I want to do now is, as we've seen, I added a deposit of €699 to the lease. I want to pay that. I want to mark that deposit now as paid. So I click on the financials button at the top of the screen. And then what I do is I click make a transaction. So I can click it here on the right hand side, or I can click it from my incomings outgoing section down below on the left hand side. So I'll just click it from here, which brings us straight to our payment section. So by default you are brought to the rent payment section. Next to that you then have deposits. So I'm going to click deposits. I'm going to enter in my property address. The active lease attached to this property is auto-populated, and then from the drop down menu you select the deposit. So as we saw earlier on, €699, and it's due. I'm going to put in today's date, the amount received, $699, and then any description that you would like to add to the deposit as well. So down below you have a summary of what's about to happen, and on the right hand side you can see the values have been populated. You then click add this transaction, and the box goes green to show you that it's been successfully added to the system. So if we click back onto our financials page, you can see here in the bottom right hand side it's a summary of our client account. So you can see here 2nd of March, $699 just added to the system. This one here above it, it's just a practice one that I did before this video. So if I were to click into view account, you can see here 2nd of March 2016, deposit received for lease ending DYG, €699. So I hope that clearly shows you how to add a deposit to a lease, and once you have that done, how to then pay that deposit within the financial section. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email support@propertygate.ie. Thank you.